Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. This morning we're talking about your health, and we are looking into something called Reconnective healing. You've likely not heard of it, but you are about to. We're joined this morning by Kelly Woodruff. He's in the Midlands this weekend teaching a series of seminars about a process that maybe you're not very familiar with, but you're going to make us familiar with it, aren't you?
I'm going to do my best in just a couple minutes.
So tell me a little bit about what this is. I've done a little research online. You provided a lot of nice materials for me, but it's probably better coming from you.
Listen, it's a new form of healing that's available for the first time. We have evolved to the space where we can actually access a new bandwidth that allows the client on the table to connect directly to the fullness of the universe. When they do that, they begin to receive what we call the light and information of the reconnection. It allows them to come to a space where healing can occur. It's as simple as that.
And there's probably people at home saying, and you've probably heard it before, say, this guy's nuts.
No, I myself was that. I mean, when I first met the work 8 years ago, somebody told me that they did the work, and I was just like, it's not possible. Or maybe if it's possible for one or two people, you can't teach somebody to do that. But, you know, we teach seminars all around the globe. I just came back from Amsterdam, I was telling you. And, you know, we're going to be in Colombia this weekend. And we've trained 65,000 people to do this. It works. It's real. It's new. It's something different. And I just think it's because where we've finally gotten in our own consciousness that we're able to get to this space where we can do it.
What got you involved, first of all?
Literally, I met somebody at a party who said, you know, we were doing the what do you do thing. And I said, I own an architectural interior design firm in New York. What do you do? And they said, well, I actually practice a kind of healing work. And I work for the company that teaches seminars. Mm-hmm. And I said, that's really L.A.
Sure.
You know, that's not happening. And they said, no, you know, you want to see a little demo. And they did the demo, and I could feel it. And I couldn't believe that you could teach somebody to do it.
Yeah. And we have some video of this.
Yeah,
so I'd love to see some of that, and you can kind of talk us through what's going on
Absolutely.
on screen. This is from one of the seminars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, here we are. So we get people up right away the first day, and we actually teach them to begin to feel and notice what they're feeling in the hands. And that kind of corresponds, and they can kind of corroborate that to what's going on with the person on the table. And as you can see, it's a very simple process. The work is done hands-off. Mm-hmm. Here's our kind of lecture portion of the program. Here's having people opportunity to sort of feel the frequencies in their hands. And the truth of it is, once you interact with it, by feeling it, by being in the seminar room, something happens, and you actually begin to carry it. So it's a really simple process to learn how to do it, because once you feel it and you're beginning to carry it, it's just a matter of sort of relating that to what you see with your clients on the table. Yeah. Simple process.
We can do that right here.
All right,
we
so
did a little bit out there a second ago. Just
put your hand out like that, like you're going to shake hands. Good, excellent, perfect. Now all I'm doing is I'm going to come in and I'm really just feeling for a sensation. That's it, simple as that. Well, first one and then the other. And it can be anything, like I'm just looking for whatever I feel. Now, you may or may not start to notice something in your hands.
I feel like a twinge in one of my fingers is actually what I feel.
Twinge, okay, good. And let's work with it just another second or two. And then it'll start to change. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Mm-hmm. Another interesting thing is this is not just energy. You know, there have been a lot of energy techniques. It's not that. There's more. And one of the reasons we know it's more, besides what the scientists are now telling us, is that it gets stronger with distance. So as I draw out, you might notice a little bit of a
that one
shift.
Finger. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Simple as that.
Yeah.
There you go.
You've got to face, I would imagine, a lot of opposition from the medical and scientific community.
You know, the medical community has been really interesting because for a long time they just ignored us. They said, you know, they're just a bunch of weirdos. They don't know what they're doing and whatever. But now we have been doing research with some of the most well-known scientists around the country, around the world. Everybody from Dr. William Tiller, who is a professor emeritus from Stanford University, Konstantin Kurakov, who's from the University of Russia. And these guys are actually able now to start to measure this phenomena. Bill told us a number of years ago that he came and he measured it in our seminar room and actually recognized that something changes in the room energetically when we come in to do the seminar. He says that's why we're able to learn it so quickly. Remember, you learn everything you need to do the work in one weekend. At the end of the weekend, we can pretty much make you two promises. You've learned everything you need to do the work at the highest level, just like Dr. Eric Pearl, who wrote the book, or myself or any of the practitioners. And those healings can manifest just as strongly or as much as anyone doing any kind of work like this on the planet. Sure. So now we finally have science who's coming back and saying, Oh, yeah, that is real. It is true. That's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
And you said each person has their own experiences. They may experience nothing. Because you said you make no promises, of course. Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. Remember, we're not doing the work. It's directed and guided by the universe. So if it's appropriate for the client to have a healing, they will. And we're still seeing these miraculous healings from everything from cancer and MS. And one of my favorite stories is I had a little girl come to me who was who had cerebral palsy, who was having seizures. And after one session, she'd been having seizures for 4 months after one session.
Had some success.
Seizures. No seizures.
It is certainly interesting stuff, no doubt about it. Just a few minutes we've spent.
There you go.
It's certainly been interesting stuff. If you want to learn more about it, there's your opportunity. This weekend actually runs through Tuesday, you told me, so there are some more days on there, but all of that being out at the Embassy Suites Hotel.
Right, and people can register by going to the website, www.thereconnection.com.
Could they do so in person, too?
And they can also come on Saturday morning. Registration starts at 8:45, so we're glad to have them at the Embassy Suites.
Best of luck, folks. You want to get a up close and personal look like I did?
There you go.
You can do it.
Great.
Thanks for coming in, Kelly. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Best of luck this weekend. Well, still to come here on Good Day Columbia, Henry Rothenberg.